up. Here they go. Here comes your champion. Viney. There's a fall for Melinda. He's back up though. Short track speed skating, folks. You never know. Skaters reshuffling now as they go around the turn. And now it's Luca Lemon in the lead. They're going to race to the line. It'll be Hannah Bosman.
Speed skating is a dynamic sport. It's individual racing on long, straight blades. It's a fun, exciting sport that captures a lot of individual talent. Speed skating is an awesome sport. Unlike hockey or soccer, you're really competing against yourself.
Speed skating is a very strange sport because it's completely foreign to the way we're built. We're built to go forward and backwards, mostly forward. All our muscles are designed to go forward. Speed skating is a sport where you are going to the side. You're essentially locking in your blade and you're pushing away from it. You're creating friction by locking your blade into the ice. So you're not designed to do that. You're not designed to do that at all. As the head coach of the club, my job is to teach kids how to skate, to develop skaters, bring them up through the ranks. Starting them at 5, 6 years old, when they're proficient at skating and they want to go faster and they want to do speed skating, then my job is to bring my expertise, try to get them to learn it, let them have some fun. I mostly try to push fun in the club because if kids aren't having fun, it becomes a job. Nobody wants to go to a job. Speed comes from technique. You can go faster, the better technique you have. And the main technique in speed skating is pressure. It's what causes you to go forward. It's energy compressed into a small area, and it makes you go forward. The energy has to go somewhere. So it pushes you forward. The more energy you put into the ice, the more pressure you put into the ice, the faster you go. You want to be in a low position because you get more extension. It's like a spring. If you load the spring up, it's going to expand. So I have all of my new kids, they're just learning how to skate, try to get into that really low position, that compact spring position to store energy. And then try to release that energy into the ice.
We have 2 venues to practice. We have here at the rinks at Shelton, and we also meet at Trinity College in Hartford. And as long as you can skate somewhat and you can stand up, we encourage anybody to come and skate.
We've had some pretty good success stories out of this little tiny club. Everyone's always amazed because we only have between 15 and 25 skaters, and out of that we've had a couple of Cat 1, which is essentially the junior Olympic team skaters. Kristen Santos won national championships a couple of times. Claude Gilbert has set a record, I believe, of winning 5 national championships. Our kids dominate in a lot of meets, especially young kids, and they all do pretty well. They all have pretty good success rates. Everybody's always saying, geez, what's going on in Connecticut? Because we come to meets and we take home a lot of medals. So we're doing something right. So.
come on down and try it. We have some speed skates, you can try them on. We're more than happy to show people how to skate, how to cross over, how to pick up their speed, how to improve their techniques. So we just really try to encourage people to try it. So if you want to try something different or cross over from figure skating or from hockey, it's a really great thing to try.
Is Ono going to try for the inside? He's making a move. It's Ono against Kim as Ono has one goal. Can he cross the line first for Olympic gold? It is Ono to the line, and it is gold for Ono.
Apollo Ono is the most decorated Winter Olympian in American history, with 8 medals to his name. He came from humble beginnings, raised by a single dad. His thrilling victories and trademark goatee made him a global icon. With his 2 gold medals, Apollo reached the pinnacle of his sport. But perhaps the most memorable race of Apollo's career had a very different result.
To be honest with you, the race that sticks out to me the most about Apollo Ono was the race that he actually didn't win a gold medal in.
It was the 1,000-meter race. That was the craziest short track race ever, and he had to be a part of it.
Are you ready?
Apollo was 19 years old in his first Olympic final.
This is a 9-lap race. It'll be over in 90 seconds.
With each lap, Apollo closed in on the leader. With 3 laps to go, he was in second place.
Apollo's in a great position right now with only 2.5 laps to go, and there he makes his move on the outside.
Fighting off challenges from the Chinese and Korean skaters, Apollo was leading the field as he made the final turn of the final lap.
Trying to hold off Lee. They bump. Skaters go down. A total wipeout.
The crash took out every skater in the race, except for one. The Australian Stephen Marbury, who had been trailing in last place, crossed the line first. But for Apollo, the race wasn't finished.
Apollo had so much determination and fight. He got up, and he actually had a big gash in his leg. He cut himself.
Despite the injury, Apollo threw his skate across the line, barely ahead of the Canadian skater, to win the silver medal.
Even though he didn't get maybe the color of the medal he wanted, that race I think really epitomized his mental toughness and his ability to persevere under the most extreme circumstances.
That's, I think, one of the most remarkable things I've seen any athlete do.
Apollo's gold medals were still in his future, but in this, his first Olympic final, Apollo showed the indomitable will that would make him one of the greatest Olympic champions of all time.